Hey, what's going on, everybody? So today's video is hopefully going to be informational, and before you go grunting to the other side of the internet, bear with me. I had a coworker who was interested in the difference between Hanukkah and Christmas, and I know it's kind of an off-the-wall, random subject to be talking about, but I have been celebrating Hanukkah for several years now, as well as celebrating Christmas, and I figured that I would just inform you guys of the difference between the two of them. Christmas has always been one of my favorites holidays to celebrate, especially with family, and the holidays are so hectic all the time anyway that sometimes it's hard to really even think about, Christmas is coming, oh my gosh, everybody's playing Christmas music, it's not even Thanksgiving yet. So sometimes when you think about Christmas, you either get really excited or you just get stressed out and you just don't want anything to do with it. And Christmas has a really simple meaning. It's the Christian faith celebrating Jesus' birth. And it doesn't really get any more simple than that, I don't think. And where Hanukkah is more of I wouldn't say humbling, but it's definitely quiet and not as hectic. You don't have a whole lot of decorations, even though I love putting up Christmas lights and decorating the tree and drinking eggnog and all that. But Hanukkah is actually celebrated over 8 days. It's celebrating the miracle of the oil. And when the Jews were at war with Syria, they got completely ransacked. I mean, the Syrians just destroyed their temple. And in their temple, they had a sacred item. It's called a menorah. And the menorah, I guess, in layman's terms, you could call it a giant candlestick. And the menorah was supposed to be lit constantly. So it was to be constantly burning. Well, when they got ransacked and it got destroyed, of course, they won the war. Woo! But they only had 1 day's worth of oil left by the time they were able to salvage what they could. And they decided to go ahead and relight the menorah with the oil that they had. And it would take them 8 days to make more oil because it had to be specially made before they could actually light it in the menorah. So the miracle there is that, the 1 day's worth of oil lasted for 8 days. So that's what each candle represents on what we use, since we're not in the temple. It's called a Hanukkah. And it's basically a miniature version of the menorah. So you have 8 candles and an extra candle that you light all the other candles with. So really, the difference is a big one, in my opinion, but at the same time, they're both celebrating a miracle, and they're both celebrating light, because Hanukkah is considered the festival of lights, whereas, what do you celebrate with Christmas? You celebrate with Christmas lights, and lights on the tree, and just lights. So I think it's really interesting how they have similarities, but they're also different at the same time. And so when you're running through your hectic Christmas list of trying to buy presents for everybody and trying to figure out what you're going to do, when Christmas gets here, I challenge you to take a step back for a minute and think about what you're doing. Because so many times around the holidays we get distracted, or we just kind of quit caring and just want to go through the motions of getting things done and go on with life. And although that can work out sometimes, I just challenge you guys to step back a minute and think about what you're doing and why you're doing it. And hopefully my rambling isn't too annoying. If you guys want to learn more, you are welcome to use that awesome Google thing, because it has helped me with a lot. And let me know what you guys think down below. And if you want, you can hit that little subscribe button and hang out with us so we can hopefully get more videos out on time. See ya.